Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Let's see, I've got the cab up in the air. A guy named Philip left me a comment. He wanted to see more about the rear axle setup on this truck. And I missed his comment. I only just caught it. Like, he commented a few weeks back, and I only just caught it a few days ago. So if you're watching, Philip, this one's for you, buddy. Alright, so where do we start on this one? Just a quick note, I've got the wheels covered up with plywood just to keep the damn UVs off them if I can. So I'll get down and dirty here and crawl around under there for you. So this here is the electric motor that lifts the rear axle. Now you've already seen the control arms. You can see the rear end here is double framed as well. Give it extra strength to do all this. Check out all the bolts. It's really amazing, really. So looking under here, let's look at the back axle first. I'm having trouble with the sun. It's right behind me. Let me try this direction. Maybe I can get a clearer shot. Now it's right in the corner of my eye. No, that's gonna blind me. Alright, that's not too bad. I can see something. But there's I guess it would be called where's the control arms? You can see the control arm up in there. You can see the roller behind that airline right there. So that comes down. I'll scoot in closer. Yeah, that's better. It comes down. I don't know if you can see the mark. You can probably see the wear mark just above my fingers there. So that comes down, pushes down on this big ass equalizer here, which pivots on these deals. And what I'm doing with all that, I'm letting the summer and the heat dry out all that grease, so it'll make it easier to clean off. And then after I do that, I'll grease it all up again. But you can see how heavy duty it all is. I mean, it's just amazes me, really. No wonder you wanted a better video. And then you've got this, so the electric motor there drops the arms down onto the equalizers. And then you've got this, oh, that hurt. See if I can get under there. And you've got this hydraulic ram there. You see that? So you've got your lines. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know 100% how this all works. So anyway, Make a long story short, you got your big old ram there that pushes this arm out, and that's what turns those. You can see that rod there. See, and then there's that rod connects to those arms with the rollers that come down onto the equalizers there. Pretty awesome, huh? Gosh. Pretty dirty. I got some cleaning to do. Always cleaning. Everything's cleaning. And then that's the suspension on the actual drive axle. You can see how heavy that is. Then from back here, you roll on my tummy here. That's better. So back here, you just got the arms that support the brake cans. And then the ass end of the differential there. I'll take you around to the front of the differential and give you a view of that. I'm just looking at that grease zerk up there. See that grease zerk? I can't reach it, but it's kind of covered in dirt. I guess there's some I don't know what to call it there. You ever notice I don't know what to call a lot of things? Alright, let me get out of here, and then I'll go around to the front. I'll give you a look at the diff. Let's see what would be the best way. Probably around this way. And then there's, I can't see a thing. No, I can't see anything because the sun's in my face. All right, let me go around to the other side. Get the sun behind me, maybe. It's pretty tricky. If the sun's behind me, I can't see anything. And if the sun's in my face, I can't see anything. Alright, this has got potential. There we go. So there it is. Differential. It's deep reduction. I think I made a couple of comments on that before. And I don't know what the ratio is yet. Some knucklehead painted over the ID plate on it. So it's just caked up with paint. I don't even see the ID plate anymore. No, I don't see it. You know, I did see it one time. Unless I'm thinking of something else I was working on. Anyway, when I spot it, I'll get back to you with the ratio on there. Oh, there it is. All right, hang on. Let me go back around the other side. So I was doing a little bit of work under the CAD today. I'll show you what that was in a minute. That's why I got my coveralls on. So I figured while I got my coveralls on, I could crawl around under here for you. So there's the ID plate. It looks like it might be savable. I'll try and scrape it off. But it's Volvo. See right there, it says Volvo. Clear as day, so it's all Volvo. But pretty awesome, huh? Okay, let's go around and look under the cab. So you know what, the more I work on this, or look at this engine, or mess around with it, the more impressed I am with the design of it all. It's so very well designed, and it's designed for one mechanic, just one person to be able to work on everything. I just wanted to show you guys, I just put this air intake pipe back in place, and so I got that all situated pretty good, and you can see it's a big improvement. I get a better shot back here. It's a good improvement, you know. So every time I take a piece off, I'll tidy it up a bit and lighten things up, and instead of everything just being dark and oily, so I'll get things matching up as time goes by. Like, I'm really impressed with how this exhaust manifold, that's 3-piece. So what you do is you start from the front section there. You can see the bolts right there, right in front of that bolt right there, right in front of that injection line. What you do is you start from the front, and it's set up so that each section is in front of those injection lines. So you unbolt the front, move it forward, unbolt the middle, that's connected to the turbo there, move it forward, take it away, and then you take off the back section. I mean, it's just very, very well designed. Single head for each piston. No one big 300-pound head that you can't lift by yourself. You can lift everything by yourself. All the heads are interchangeable. It's, yeah, I'm really impressed, Volvo. I don't know what your latest stuff is like or anything like that, but I'm impressed with this engine. I think it's just really well done. I've heard a rumor that this rear cylinder always seems to run hot for some reason, but I don't have the full details on that. So back to tidying everything up. So when I pull that exhaust manifold off, which will happen one of these days, I'll spray that with some high temp silver, and then one day I'll get around to painting each valve cover, 6 valve covers. So I'll paint those silver. And then this exhaust pipe right here that I just wire brushed off the other day, I'm just going to spray that with some black high temp. So picture that black. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Black or silver? I'll mull it over. But the guy that took off that air intake pipe, when he put it back on, he had it jammed up against, you see it's right next to or close to the exhaust manifold there. See right in there? So he had it basically against it, and there was a groove worn into the air intake pipe. So I made sure I left the gap there. So that's better now. So that's all you're looking for. Every time you do something, just do a little bit of improvement on it. And before you know it, after you truck around with it for a little while, it'll be starting to look good as well as feeling better. And then when people look at it, they'll look at it and say, ah, that's not too bad. Okay, guys. Okay, Philip, I hope you enjoyed that. Gave you a better close-up of the rear end. Bye con Dios, and I'll see you then.